Hello friends, welcome back to JavaScript tutorial. We are discussing about JavaScript DOM, means what is DOM, how it's working and how to work with the DOM, right? So last day we discussed about how to get DOM element by ID. In this video we are going to discuss about how to get element by class name. Okay, so we already discussed about, if we just go to inspect and we can see the full things, means whatever we have written in HTML section. So this is my HTML. So we can see here, these are the elements, and if you open the source you can see all the things. Basically these all the things are actually DOM. Here you can see the elements, we can see the HTML code, and this is the console part. So here you can write JavaScript code. So basically what is DOM means, if you just write document here and just enter this, you are getting all the things. Actually this is the document object, and here you can see all the thing also we are getting inside the document. Means using document we can access all the page elements, right? So last day we discussed about how to get value with the ID. So here I just going to get by class name. Okay, actually I already written, there is a HTML and we have a class here, the child. Okay, and also we have a div, and the div ID is my div. Okay, and here I have to get all the things from my div. Means first we will use the ID. So by ID we can get access, and after that we will get all the things using the child. Okay, so how we can do this? So simply if you just write here document dot get element by ID, and here if you simply write my div. Okay, so here write my div, you will get all the things here. Means all the section which are inside the my div part, not the full document. Okay, so now we are getting only this part here. Now if I want to get access particular these things, means after getting this from ID, so we only have these things, right? So from here we have a child. So how we can get all the things separately? So let's see. So we can get access of that things using the class. So first of all we need to store all the things into a particular variable, and by that variable we are getting all the things related to this div. Okay, so let's declare a variable, suppose var element, and let's write document dot get element by ID, and here write my div. Okay, so what actually we written here, I actually writing these things, and we are storing this data into the element. Now if you just write element, we are getting the same things. If you write these things and if you store that into the element, and if you want to get that element, you will get the exact same things. Now I have to get access of these things. So how we can do this? Actually inside the section there is a class and all a child class, and first of all this is the first child, this is the second child, and this is the third child. Means if you have a concept about array, means we discussed about array in this series. So if you know how array index working, so first index always start from 0 and then 1 and then 2. Okay, so in this way we are getting. So now if I want to get access of paragraph 2, how can I get? So now this time we need class. So here we have an option only we have a class, so that just use element and get element by class name. Okay, so this is the class name functions. Using that we are getting the element using the class name. So here my first class name is child. Okay, so just write here child, and if you enter these things you are getting all the child here 3 times. Why? Because inside the p tag we have a child class, so that's the reason we are getting in this way. Now I want to get particular elements, means I want to print a paragraph 2. So simply we can get access by using this. Means first this is the 0, this is the 1, and this is the 2. So simply if you write that things, we are getting these things. Okay, so we are inside only that element. Okay, so not the paragraph 1, not paragraph 3, we are only in paragraph 2. Now if I just going to print this part, means only the text part which are inside this class, how I can do this? Basically these things are inner class. So simply just if you write here inner HTML or inner text, whatever you can write, no problem, inner HTML, you will get paragraph 2. If you write here inner text, then also you will get the same things, paragraph 2. So to access these things, you need to use this inner HTML. Now if you want to change some things, means if you want to change some properties here, so simply you can write here child 1, means I want to change it to the paragraph 2. So child 1, and then simply just write the some style property, style dot I want to get I want to increase the font size. Okay, so simply write font size and let's use suppose 20px. Just enter this. So you can see this text increases, means this font size is increases. And if you want to change the text, suppose I want to change the text from paragraph 3, so the paragraph 3 position is 0 1 2, so simply write 2 and just use the inner HTML syntax. So sorry, child 2, and then simply write inner HTML, means just want to change the text, and here simply write paragraph changed. Okay, just enter this. Now you can see these are affecting directly, so we don't need to refresh that things. In the introduction section I already discussed about the DOM is a powerful things. We don't need to refresh the thing, we can directly change the element or element value using the DOM. Okay, so we don't need to refresh for that things. Okay, so we can easily change it. Now the thing is, if I want to get the if I want to get all the paragraphs, so how can I get? Simply I just going to clear that thing so that we can start from beginning. Means if I want to get all the paragraph, if I want to print all the paragraphs inside the class, okay, so how you can do this? Let's declare nodes. Okay, and here I just write element. So we know if I just print the element, we can get access of that things because we already stored the my div section to the element. So now we can use these things. So suppose var nodes equal to, just use the element and just use the get element by class name. And what is my class name? My class name is child. Okay, and let's enter this. And if you just print this, you are getting all the sections. Okay, now I want to get all the things, right? So I want to get all the things. So how you can do this? So simply write, if you write nodes 0, so we are getting these things. If you write nodes 1, if you get like this. Now if you want to get hundreds of times, means n number of times, so you will write in this way, node 0, node 1, node 2. No, actually this is not the way. Whatever we have, means how many paragraph we have, it don't matter, we will simply use the loop concept. So using loop we can print directly, means just you can see the changes is node 0, node 1. If you write in the node 2, then you can see the paragraph changed, means this text. So we need to just use the loop concept. Okay, so let's use for write var I equal to 0. Okay, so we'll start from the 0 and we will go up to 2. Okay, so simply write I, and let's see another things. So how many times loop will execute? The loop will execute until all the paragraph are not finished, finish the printing. Okay, so how can you understand how many paragraphs are there? So we have a nodes, so you can simply use nodes dot length. Okay, and just enter this. So we are getting 3, means we can understand we have only 3 paragraph tags. Okay, so we will write a loop from 0 to 3, means from 0 to less than 3. Okay, means 0, 1 and 2. So simply just write for and I equal to 0, and let's use here var. Actually by default it will treat as var, no problem on that, and simply write var, and it's write nodes dot length. So it will work up to the length, this means whatever we have the paragraph length, and then I plus plus. Okay, and then enter, and here simply just going to print in this way. So nodes 0 means simply write console dot log, and here write nodes, and we'll write 0, no, we'll write the I. So the value of I will be first time 0, then 1, then 2. Okay, so the loop are written properly. So now just enter this. So we are getting all the things. Okay, so here you can see the child paragraph 1, and we change the font size. There's a reason it's also appearing, so it is paragraph 2 and paragraph changed. So whatever we have, we are getting here. Okay, so you can understand how the loop will execute. Another thing, if we just going to change some style property dynamically, how can do this? Simply you can change in this way. Suppose if you write nodes 2 and simply write style dot color equal to, let's say, red. Okay, and let's enter, we can see it's changed. So how we can change? So why not we can change through the loop also? So simply just rewrite the loop again, and here I just going to print that thing. So simply just write in this way, and here we just using I, and let's say this is green. Okay, and just enter this. So all the paragraph tag is changed into the green. Now again, if I just going to change the first value into the red, so we can do this, no problem. So whatever we want, we can do this easily. Okay, so using the DOM, so you can understand DOM, how DOM is important and how powerful DOM is. Okay, so now another thing I want to show you, some functions, means I want to show you what is the class list. Okay, so we know that we have all the things stored into the element. So simply if you just enter this, we are getting all the mydiv section into the element. Now just use these things and let's do some new things. So we have element object, so simply write element and just use the class list. So this is the another function, and here by using these things I can add some style. Okay, so here I want to add some style into here. So how can I do this? So here I already have a style.css, and inside the style.css we have a div, my style, text size. So these are the things we added. Now I want to apply my style on the mydiv section. So how can I do this? So simply just write mydiv here, means element dot class list, and just add the my style, then enter. So we can understand how it's appearing. So this color is actually coming from this style. So in the style section we added that things and it's adding, so the class is added. Okay, now if you just write the element, and you can see the mydiv, there was a first time there was a id mydiv, and now it's added id my div, also the class my style. Similarly, if you want to remove that things, so simply just remove. This is also another function, remove my style, and it's removed. And if you check that again, you can see this class also removed. And another things, if you want to make it toggle, means first one time it will add, then again it will remove. So this is another function, first will add, then it will remove, then again and then remove, means it will happen again and again. Okay, so just toggle, so it's added, again I just toggle, so that class was applied, so the class removed, now it will applied, now it's removed. So it's cool function. Okay, so you can understand that things also. Okay, and suppose let's say I want to add multiple class. So how you can do this? No problem on that. So just removed. So now if you check the element, you can see all are removed actually, so there is no class. Now I want to add a multiple class, so simply just write in this way, my style, just add the comma, and next is text size, so just add the text size. Now enter, so you can see all the text size increased. Okay, and if you just use the add option, then also it will work. Actually it's already added, and okay, now it's added. Actually in the toggle it's not added that time. Okay, so the style is applied, and if you want to remove, then you can remove also. So simply write remove, then it's removed. So I think you can understand, and hope you can play with the DOM actually. So this is just my third video, and next day we are going to discuss about another topic, means we already discussed about get element by id, get element by class, and now in next video we are going to discuss about the how to get element by their name. So keep in touch, and let's subscribe this channel for upcoming video, and do share with your friend, so that your friend will get benefit on that, and also it will helpful to me. Thank you so much. Happy bye.